It's time to take a trip inside your belly button.
Let's talk about that. Good Mythical Morning.
Yesterday, we released a brand new music video on our main channel.
Woo!
It's called It's My Belly Button. It is a exploration into what it might be like if two grown men, these guys, discovered their belly buttons for the first time ever.
And it gets stranger from there.
Please check it out. Not right now, though.
Yeah.
Watch this episode because...
And then click on over to that.
You're going to appreciate belly buttons that much more after we tell you some factoids. These aren't just facts. These are factoids.
Of facts. When you can take a fact and you can toid it, then it justifies spending 10 minutes with us on the internet.
These are actually factroids, Link. They're facts on steroids.
Because they're unnaturally strong. And
maybe I built it up too much.
But
let me start with the first one. Link and Mythical Beast, did you know that your belly button is a bacteria farm?
No.
Yeah, listen, you may know.
Well, yes, I've put my finger in there
and
before.
It's a little stinky?
And then I've smelt it.
The reason it's a little stinky.
It stinks.
It's a little stinky, is how I say it.
A little stinky.
Yeah.
A little stinky on my pinky from my belly button.
The reason there's a little stinky on your pinky when you stick it in your belly button is because it's a bacteria farm. Over 1,400 species of bacteria. Do the math on that. That's 1,400.
1,400.
Rob Dunn
Equals.
An associate professor from North Carolina State University. Go Wolfpack!
Well, alma mater.
Oh, look, I'm wearing NC State red and you're wearing Carolina blue. What happened there? That was a foul.
It was a foul.
You just take your shirt off. We can see your belly button, and you could be a visual aid for the rest of the time.
I don't want everyone to click away.
There's enough man flesh in the video that you're going to go watch after this to not have to see it right here.
Right.
Anyway,
it's good that we're finally quoting someone from NC State. Let's quote him again.
The belly button is kind of a nature reserve on your body. He's an associate professor, so he says things like, kind of a nature reserve.
He's not totally sure.
Anyway, it's dirty in there. But you know what? There's good bacteria.
In the belly button?
Yeah, sure, yeah. There's lots of bacteria in there.
Are you done? Can I give my toid?
Go right ahead.
Belly buttons were banned on television until 1970. I didn't think about this, but if you go back and watch any of the reruns of I Dream of Jeannie, don't watch the new ones. They're not nearly as good. But watch those. I think she snapped too. She did.
I think she wiggled her nose. She wiggled her nose.
She wiggled it. No, that's Bewitched, dude.
Yeah, that's another one. She had a belly button.
The genie on I Dream of Jeannie does not expose her belly button. Her genie pants are above the belly button. And the producers still put a makeup plug over her belly button anyway.
Just in case it slips.
You don't want to have a button slip.
No, what's wrong with a belly button?
Well, in 1969 and earlier, it was risque. It was, But then... and Cher was the first person to expose her belly button legally. I mean, there were some slips before that, but she was the first person.
Belly button slip at the Super Bowl.
The Sonny and Cher Comedy Hour on CBS showed her belly button.
Hey, turn it on the Comedy Hour. She's showing her navel. Get a load of that navel.
Hey, Bill.
Hey, you see that navel? That's a good navel.
Yeah, it is. Don't tell Wilma that I'm looking at Cher's navel.
Hey, but listen, it's full of bacteria.
I don't even care, man.
Stick your pinky in there, it'll be stinky.
I didn't know women had a navel until 1970. I thought that was a man thing.
I got another factoid, and that is belly button lint is composed of fibers from your clothing. Oh, this is kind of a letdown. What did you think it was?
Skin cells.
Asteroid material?
Skin cells and a little bit of hair.
No, it is.
I think.
You walk around during the day, and your shirt moves up and down, and it's rubbing some fibers off of there, and the fibers work their way into the hole that is your belly button. And the more hair you have, the more. I always have belly button lint in my belly button, and I would pull it out right now to prove it, but right before we started, I reached in there and it was in there, and then I threw it on the ground.
Oh, you cleaned it out?
Yeah, I should have kept it as a visual aid, but it would have been kind of nasty to do that. I will say the lint we used in the video, that was fake. We got it from like a dryer.
Mike's dryer.
Yeah. So. But it is, no big revelation here. It's just...
But it's interesting. Well, the revelation is that if you have a hairy belly button, you're going to have more lint. It's like it
grabs it.
It pulls it in.
And so women don't have nearly as much belly button lint.
Unless
they
have-
don't get the privilege.
Unless they have hairy belly buttons,
Cher did.
which I love a woman with a hairy belly button. Belly button. Put that on a T-shirt, and
Please don't.
watch anyone buy it.
With a hole in the belly button. You got another factoid?
No, I'm done.
Oh, I think you do have one.
Just kidding. Okay, believe it or not, some people do not have belly
Oh,
buttons.
come on. I'm acting like I disagree.
One of them happens to be a supermodel. The other one is Alfred Hitchcock.
That wasn't a joke. Hitchcock.
I don't know how.
Hey, is he have anything to do with Alfred Hitchcock? Yeah. Is he also a filmmaker?
I don't know. I've said a lot of things wrong on this show, but I don't know why. That's so funny to me.
If he was named Hitchcock and you had called him Hitchcock, it would be different.
I don't know why it's that funny to me. So, would you like to see a picture of Alfred
Hitchcock?
Alfred Hitchcock, or would you like to see a picture of Karolina Kurkova?
Probably Karolina.
All right, I'll go with the tasteful one, but here it is. As you can see, she has an indentation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but she once had a belly button, as did Alfred Hitchcock. But as a child, there was a controversy around this because she would show up and she was like what's that Victoria's Secret model thing that they're called? Angels or something? Who knows?
Yeah, the angel wings thing.
I cover my eyes and my kids' eyes when those things the commercials come on
right.
television.
Turn your
But anyway, in print ads, she has a belly button.
Oh.
But then if she's on the walkway, the runway, she doesn't have one because they touch it up in post, as they do with all supermodels in print. They touch up everything
They
in post.
give her a belly button.
With her, they got to add her belly button because as an infant, she had a surgery that I think Alfred Hitchcock also had a surgery, but he was older, and it was something to do with this. They stretched skin over his belly button. I don't know why.
But
so he
listen,
can make better films.
But I actually think that this might be an asset for her. She doesn't have a belly button, and she's a supermodel. It's like a cool thing. She should just embrace it. They shouldn't draw one on her in Photoshop. She should just roll with the no hole.
Well, I don't have her number.
Okay, we'll look into it.
I'm not going to have her number. All right, you got one more factoid.
The belly button is known as the surgery orifice. At some point,
I've never called it that.
You got a new name. You can call it navel. You can call it belly button. You can call it surgery orifice.
Tummy hole.
What happened is at some point in the relatively recent past, surgeons figured out that they could do these surgeries where they just insert something into the body. They didn't have to open up the cavity or whatever and go in there, and they started sticking things in.
Well, they got microscopic cameras and whatnot.
Right, and then they were like, you know what? If we cut a slit in the belly button, it's like, who cares if there's like a scar inside your belly button, because it's already kind of a scar
By
all
definition.
on its own, right?
Right.
And so the belly button's the best thing that ever happened to surgeons. Who would have known that? So, if you ever have to perform surgery, you're in a situation where you've stranded yourself out in the woods and it's getting cold and you've got appendicitis, go through the belly button. Stick a stick right in there. It won't leave a scar.
I've stuck a stick in my belly button before and it hurts. You should
You have
anesthetize
to
it.
keep going.
All
the way to the appendix. Just ask Alfred Hitchcock. I heard he made a movie about it.
Thanks for liking and commenting on this episode. You know what time it is.
Hi, my name's Kyla from Port Augusta, Australia, and it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
Make sure you head over to our main channel and check out the new music video, It's My Belly Button, and please download the song on iTunes.
We exposed our midsections for you, and now we want you to enjoy it. Click through to Good Mythical More, where some behind-the-scenes discussions can happen.
Link is a weatherman.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm over here waiting for the anchorman to introduce me.
Okay, so boy, that's an ugly scene out there on the 405. Let's head over to Dale with some weather. It's his first night, so give him some slack.
Okay, thanks for having me tonight. As you can see back here, we've got a front, and then what's behind it? Everything else. Get it? That's right. And then there's some snowy snow, and here's a little bit of ocean, and it all comes together in your county. And you know what you can do? You can tweet at me
Oh, no. Well, we're going to have to cut the
Link the
commercial.
weatherman.
Dale, we talked about this ahead of time. No self-promotion.
I don't know.
Okay.
Link the weatherman.
Bob will be back next week.
It's my belly button, my belly button. I won't pretend like it's nothing, cause my belly button's really something.
Because I surprised myself. If you go back, if you go back and watch the moment, I think you'll see that I totally surprised myself.